Hello and welcome back once again to the Wrestling Group. I'm your host as always, Ryan, and today we have not one but two wrestling figure unboxing videos. That's right, it is the Motor City Machine Guns. We finally have WWE Elite of the Machine Guns. That is Chris Sabin and of course Alex Shelley, one of the greatest tag teams in the history of TNA and Ring of Honor. Also, they had a great stint in New Japan too. And unfortunately only spent one disappointing year in WWE, which to be honest with you I'm happy about. I don't watch WWE. I'd be quite happy for them to come to either AEW or New Japan. I watch both, and I think they'd be great additions. I've always been a fan of theirs. But the one good thing that did come out of this is obviously the fact that we have decent figures, the pair of them. Like, they've got figures from TNA lines previously, but let's face it, they weren't great, were they? But we know WWE Elite, if one thing, they make really good figures. So let's get into it. These are both series 1, 2, 4. And of course, there you go, on the back you have another Jey Uso, another CM Punk, Elijah Valkyria, another Rey Mysterio. There must be about 3,000 different Rey Mysterio figures now. And of course Alex Shelley, and of course Chris Sabin too. So let's get into it and have a look at these. I'm really excited to add these when they've seen that they come in straight away to the counter. Let's get them. That's how tight I am. I've actually ballsed up opening these. Knackered that, but I don't care, I'm not doing nothing with it anyway. So there we have a spare hand number 1, spare hand number 2. So this one is Chris Sabin first, former I think they won that, didn't he win the WWE Tag Team Championships? Former WWE Tag Team Champion, former TNA Tag Team Champion, former Ring of Honor Tag Team Champion, former I think he's a 10-time X Division Champion, former 2-time TNA World Champion, former IWGP Tag Team Champions, and I think, if I remember right, they won the trios as well. 6-man. Here we go, let's have a look at this. To be honest, I didn't really watch much of the run in WWE because I'd pretty much given up by WWE by the time they come over. I remember they won the tag belts pretty much maybe the first night, first week, second week, something like that. I don't even remember if I watched the match, to be honest. So I do remember the gear that they wore was the black and the yellow while they were in WWE. I couldn't tell you if this jacket's right, but it looks pretty cool. It's a pretty cool jacket, isn't it? Like a leather jacket. Right, and then it's got a hood on. Is the hood separate? It's a bit mad, isn't it? It would have been better to see them in more, for myself personally, more TNA gear, but obviously I'm not going to do that because the WWE figures. But I always liked it when they wore the white and the black. If you go back and you watch and you look, and if you're into looking at top 5, I've done top 5 matches in Machine Guns. I think it was just after the sides of WWE, to be honest. And they've got the white and the black attire on there. Right, let's have a look. Oh, a little bit of thread come off. So the jacket comes off fine. It'd be dead easy to slip on and off, so that's quite cool. It's his entrance jacket with, like I say, with the hood on. Quite a bit of detail, nice material, dead easy. It's quite stretchy as well, to be fair. It should be easy to put on and off. And this is what we wanted to see, what the face scan is like. So that's pretty cool, isn't it? That's probably the best face scan of a Chris Sabin figure I've seen anyway. That is really cool. So that's the thing, I do like Elites. They are really good in what they do. And of course you've got the armbands that you can take off. Wrist tape is a no, that's just painted over the hands, which is, it's just a pet peeve of mine. I do prefer it when they do proper tape and not just paint over the arms, but that is just something I prefer. And you've got dog tags that can come off, dog tag accessories. Some good detail in the trunks, as you can see. you got the white with the black, and they go all the way up the side, and they actually move as well, so that's quite cool. Sometimes they like that with the split up, but they're just solid, aren't they? But it's proper rubber. See, so you can move it, which is cool. That's like proper material then, isn't it? Boots got good design and detail as well. And like I say, you can change the hands. So we have an open hand left hand side. So let me change that. So you can have 2 open hands if you wanted to hold like a chair. And of course you can have a pointy finger where he does to his hand. That. Oh, if it'll go on. Oh, there that. Or I suppose if you really wanted, you could have both, and you could be part of the Bang Bang Gang. Guns up. But yeah, bit mad there, aren't they? I'll probably just swap it out. Let's have a look. Don't know what pose to have them in when I put them on display, because obviously all my figures go on display, so I might just have to close the open hands for now. But yeah, it's a really good Chris Sabin figure. I'm absolutely made up to have picked that up for my collection. Like I say, a massive Motor City Machine Guns fans. I love tag team wrestling. That's why I'm not a big fan of tag teams going to WWE, because they're not hot on tag team wrestling. Their tag titles are just something to do with guys they're not sure what to do with. So like obviously at the minute you've got like Logan Paul and Ace Austin as tag team champions, and the other ones Damian Priest and R-Truth. Like, and not proper tag teams are they? So I am a massive fan of actual proper tag team wrestling. So obviously Motor City Machine Guns, absolutely love them. So let's have a look at Alex Shelley. Again, former WWE Tag Team Champion, TNA Tag Team Champion, IWGP Tag Team Champion, Ring of Honor Tag Team Champion, X Division Champion, and of course TNA, or as it was I think at the time, Impact World Champion as well. I hate it when they put the finger through. I feel like I'm going to snap the top of the finger off. So she got spare hands, same again. There's the Chris Sabin ones. Spare arm pad, elbow pad. Let's see now. I really like this jacket already. Oh, it's gone. I'm glad they both come in at the same time. I'd a bit disappointed to get one without the other. But oh, look at that. That Alex Shelley face scan is fantastic. Look at that. Let me just move the arms up the way. Look at that face scan. That's perfect, isn't it? Look at that. The hair as well is done perfectly. Oh, that is a really cool one. That is really cool. I mean, Chris Sabin's is really good as well. In fact, they're both really cool, aren't they? Look at that. Oh, do you know what? I'm absolutely made up. I've got these now. These can go next to me Young Bucks and Hardy Boys figures and FTR, like along the. Do you know what? I need to do that. I've got. Obviously, I put all mine on display. I need to actually do. I need to move a lot of my figures around. Start thinking of places to put them properly, should they mean something, and then I need to do like an updated video to show you. I might do a tag team section. So obviously my favourite tag teams are obviously Hardy Boys, Young Bucks, FTR, Motor City Machine Guns, Briscoe Brothers, the likes of them. So there's others as well, but you know, these, if we can start getting the figures. Look at that, look at the detail in that jacket. Sorry, I've just popped his hands off already because I was getting ahead of myself, but look at the detail in that jacket. So good. Right, these are harder to get off than the other ones. Let me see. Come on. I bet you these will go for good money now, actually, now that they've left. Especially with AEW's partnership with their toy company, Jazzwares, has come to an end. So they haven't got a current figure maker, have they? So I think, did they get basics? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if these are the only WWE figures we've got from Machine Guns. Like I say, they were only there a year. So I'm made up. They actually give us the figures. Dog tags there as well. Because being there a year, WWE are quite good. Like Mattel figures, the second to none, aren't they? You know what I mean? They do the best figures. But they also get them out really quick. That armband is not going over as well. What arm's that one on? Oh, he's got one on both. I'll try him on the other one then. They get them out there quick, don't they? Whereas AEW, we've only just got a Carl Fletcher figure out. So by the time Carl Fletcher figures finally come out, it's from when he had the blonde moped. Hasn't had that for about 2 years now. So they are quite slow with production of figures, which is annoying. I'm going to pop some hands back on them. Let's have a look at that. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Great figure. There you go. Design again in the pants, which is really good. See, I like that as well. They're both in the same colour. Get up. I like that. Proper tag team wrestling attire. It's got the skull and bones on the back as well. Oh, these figures are so cool. I'm absolutely over the moon with these. I think these are some of the best figures we've seen. They're definitely the best figures from Machine Guns. Look how good they are. I'm going to put the attires back on as I talk crap to you. But yeah, so good. And like I say, they were released from WWE. It's a shame really, because there was a reason that they decided to go to WWE. Whatever that may be, they might have always wanted to just give it a go, or what, but it's a shame it didn't work out for them. And I did a video a while ago, and you can go back and watch it now if you want, based on how WWE could easily, and I mean easily, fix the tag team division. Because that was before now, so it's even worse than it's ever been now, I think. I was like, you've literally got some, like, Machine Guns, one of the best tag teams in history. Obviously you had Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa at the time as well. Grills of Destiny, great tag team in New Japan. You had War Machine, great tag team on the Independents. They had some of the greatest tag teams that there's been in the last few years, but they did nothing with them, like, at all. They could have done so much, and obviously didn't use New Day in the last year. And they've gone now as well, so, personally, obviously, I'm a massive AEW fan, but I'm a massive New Japan fan as well, and, I'd like them both to come into AEW to do some matches, so we can get some dream matches done. Can you imagine Young Bucks versus Machine Guns versus FTR versus the New Day? Oh, that'd just be phenomenal. Like, obviously New Day versus Young Bucks has obviously been something been talked about for years. So the chance that we actually have to make that real. And I think the last time we had Machine Guns versus Young Bucks, it was actually when Young Bucks were Generation Me in TNA. But then I'd like them to do New Japan as well. New Japan's tag division is massively lacking right now. They've got the Knockout Brothers who have been brilliant. It's been brilliant since they've been champions. I'm glad they've kept the belts on them for a while, because they were sort of flip-flopping around for a bit, but I would like to see Machine Guns back. Maybe do Tag League again. Yeah, look at them. They are absolutely fantastic figures, aren't they? I'm absolutely over the moon with these WWE Elites in your local B&M right now. They are $19.99 each. I grabbed them from B&M because when they go on the secondary market, these are going to double in price. At least they'll be £40 each on eBay. But if you're a fan of both these guys, or even one of them, pick them up. Like, these are some of the best figures I've seen in a long while. Look at that, Alex Shelley is spot on, and Chris Sabin, like I say, I can't speak highly enough of Motor City Machine Guns, and I can't understand how WWE won't sign them to begin with over AEW, and then 2 did absolutely naff all with them, you know, just threw the belts on them, took them straight off them, if I remember right. Oh, look, how good are they? I was, like I say, a massive, like, I was a big TNA fan back in the day, so like Motor City Machine Guns were definitely one of my teams. You know, they had the look, they had the style, the way they wrestled was superb, you know, red hot. But yes, there you go. Do you know what? It might just be the nostalgia in me, but I can't fault them. Honest to God, I can't fault these figures. Maybe not so much as fussed on the jacket there for Chris Sabin. I don't know whether I'm going to display him with that jacket. It just looks a bit odd. I don't know yet. It looks a little bit odd, but I mean, as a pair, as a team, as the fact that they are, like I say, the best figures that they've had. I don't care. I'm gonna rate these a 10 out of 10 each. I don't care, even though the jacket I'm not overly fussed on. Alright then, 9.5 for the Chris Sabin Christmas jacket, and an absolute 10. Look, that jacket's smart. Well, there you go. I've rambled on long enough, so go and get them now. They are series 124. They are in your local B&M. Pick them up before they go on the second-hand market on eBay and double in price. Motor City Machine Guns. And let me know, where do you want to see the Motor City Machine Guns show up next? Do you want to see them in AEW? Do you want to see them back in TNA? Or do you want to see them in New Japan? Or maybe even Ring of Honor? Let us know in the comment section below. And of course, if you've picked these up, let me know what you think of them. I am absolutely over the moon with them. I think they're spot on. I just wish Mattel wasn't exclusive just to WWE. I know why they are, obviously. But I mean, imagine if they were doing AEW and New Japan figures and MLW and TNA and, you know, all the other companies in the world. We could get like figures like this for pretty much everyone. It'd be superb, wouldn't it? So there you have it. Thanks for watching.